Utilization is a very powerful Milton model language pattern. The way it works is best described by an actual Ericksonian incident. He was in the process of hypnotizing a patient, and he said something like this: "And as you close your eyes, you can become even more relaxed." But the patient didn't close their eyes. No problem. Erickson just switched it up. And as you keep your eyes open, you can start to notice now how that can make you even more relaxed than you ever thought possible before. The idea of utilization is simple. Take whatever your persuasion target is doing or thinking or whatever they just said and just fold it into your persuasive message. This validates their model of the world, and it makes it much easier for them to own this decision. Because you are doing X, it's a lot more easy for you to understand why. But we can make this a lot more effective by stepping back a couple of notches just to make sure they don't feel like their agency is being threatened. If I say something like this: "Because you are doing X, you can do Y," it might make it feel like a little bit that you're telling them what to do. And we want to avoid that at all costs. So you can say something like this: "People that do X have a much easier time doing Y." Or even better, this might not make a lot of sense to you, but in my experience, people that do X have a lot easier time doing Y. When you say this might not make sense to you, it's a sign to them that their agency is 100% intact. But to make this even more persuasive, make sure that the X you say that they are doing is something that makes them feel very, very good about themselves. For example, consider this sentence: "This might not make sense to you, but it's been my experience that people that are struggling to pay their rent have a much easier time using our credit system to buy a brand new SUV." If you say that they can't pay their rent, that's going to bring up all kinds of financial anxiety and not make them feel good. So use something that makes them feel good. This might not make a lot of sense to you, but it's been my experience that people that have high levels of social intelligence will understand exactly why now is the best time to use our new financing to buy a brand new SUV. This might not make sense to you, but it's been my experience that people like you that are dedicated to self-improvement understand more so than most why making the decision to join the Mind Persuasion Vault can naturally lead to a life of financial and sexual abundance. Now, whether or not that's something you actually want is up to you.